recall hearing about this story when it first happened almost, 2 years ago? And it wasn't in the news anymore, but now it is. Transgender was born Colin Troy Bailey, but transitioned to Mia Bailey. Now, Mia Bailey, if you prefer, whatever, unalived her or his parents because they wouldn't pay for gender-affirming surgery. Still a male, but transitioning to female and needs a little bit more surgery. Now let's watch a video on this sick subject. Let's check it out.
And now to our other big story today. For the first time, we're hearing directly from Mia Bailey on the moments that led her parents. In this police interrogation video, Bailey explains how and why she did it. Our Samantha Hoffman watched the video today. And what did Bailey say was the reason for all this anger towards her parents?
Bailey cites years of turmoil with her parents, but she says the last straw was her mom interfering with a gender-affirming surgery.
Now, did you hear that, folks? This monster named Mia Bailey, offed her parents because she was refused gender-affirming surgery. I would assume that to mean some implants on top and maybe some surgery on the bottom. Yeah, that's what I would take it to mean. But this doesn't look like a chick. This is not a chick. This is not even a chick, what do you know what? Well, it is, but it's still not a chick.
I killed myself. My mental ability was declining, and that's why I needed that surgery.
In June of 2024, Bailey says she was dealing with an abusive family, was homeless, and $20,000 in debt from fees with transitioning. Keeping her together was her plan for a gender-affirming surgery, but her mother called the hospital.
I had one thing going on, and she took that away from me.
Bailey says that led her parents.
I have a difficult time understanding how a child could do such a heinous crime to his or her parents. The people who brought you into the world, cared for you, took all the necessary precautions to make sure that you survived and had a good life. And how do you repay these people? You take them out of the world? This is what you do to show your appreciation. Well, there's a special place for you when you leave this world, Mia Bailey. Now, I do wonder, is Mia in a men's or women's prison?
I don't regret it. I hate them.
She says she went to their home with a gun bought from a pawn shop in town.
I told myself to throw away that part of me, that hesitant, like always, and ran in the door.
She says she shot several rounds, including one round at her brother through a door. She said she didn't think it would hit her brother, but
if it did, then, well, so what?
Bailey,
Mia's a real psychopath. Yeah, anytime you discharge a weapon, you have to be concerned about where that bullet's gonna go. And you don't care. You don't care. Look at that. Man, Mia will do well in prison because prisoners are full of people like this. Yeah, prisons are full of stupid-ass people just like this. I'm telling you, man, this is a real psychopath. You know, a psychiatrist would have a good time psychoanalyzing this broad, huh? Or whatever. Yeah, I still want to know, you in a men's prison or women's prison? Because inquiring minds want to know these things. Now let's listen to this body language expert who's a bleeding heart liberal. And look at what he's got in the background. He's got a gold YouTube plaque, which means he has a YouTube channel, and he has over 1 million subs. 1 million people listen to this liberal piece of trash. Listen to what he says about this person who just offed his parents.
That seems like a really lonely person. You know, really, I guess it sounds like she was shunned by her friends and family. So when somebody starts listening to you when you're in a situation like that, it's a big deal.
I don't know about you good people, but it sounds to me like this doctor is saying, yeah, if you're lonely, it's okay to lash out. Yeah, you were a lonely person and you were ignored and it's okay to lash out. That's what it sounds like to me, Doc. Anyway, I did some searching and I found out that Mia here, or Colin if you prefer, was sentenced 50 years to life in a Utah men's prison. Oh, that's just lovely. I bet the inmates are passing her around. Well, you get what you give. And Karma's a real mother. Karma's the mother of all mother. I'm telling you. I gathered the information from two sources, Breitbart, which I'll leave a link in the description box, and a news station out of Salt Lake City, KUTV Channel 2. That link will be in the description as well. Cheers.